Yeah, were you still going to come and speak?
No,
Not,
she's yielding it to me. That's all.
yeah, I was trying to put the two of you together so you'd have the time. So you have the floor.
So we meet again, and nothing has changed. The district has continued to fail the SPED department. In the last 2 years, you've continually cut the budget by 10%. You have over $52 million in reserve. You're asking for a grant. You, Dr. Ward, do nothing to manage your staff. There's zero implementation. You have zero metric system. Your JBL math guy said that the gap is exponentially large. Out of 300 slides, you provided to the public 5. Why? Because you were omitting the actual evidence that was material to the rest of the public consumer? The board has sat on this. I've had multiple conversations with Eleanor. Oh, it's a legal problem. You have spent 32 hours this year in 6 IEPs having my attorney, the district's attorney, the advocate, 25 staff members for an IEP from last year. And today, on the 16th, my kid still did not have curriculum accommodated for him all year. A whole year of no curriculum. This is the 3rd year. You've done 2 mediations and paid out a shit ton of money. Don't tell us it's the SPED because you're wasting time. You sat in 6 meetings with me and your district's attorney, Peter Sampson, who is incompetent as all get out, the same as Jonna Preston, Steve Gooch, Faith. None of you guys stand through and take notes in the meetings, in IEPs. Now you want to offset it to counselors because you don't want administrators. They don't have time to sit in IEPs. That's not even legal. You sat in our IEPs for 6 times after Jonna Preston approved a device that was $400 to blow up for my legally blind child, who, by the way, your district has told me for 2 years, legally blind with a brain tumor in his eye, that he's a visual learner. Does that make sense to you? It's not a comedy. This is actually what's happening in your schools, and it's not just me. I have logs and data from every campus. Your incompetent staff, your wasteful spending, your incompetent superintendent that on no time should ever be paid $400,000 a year when you are taking services. You have the money other places because you have no problem putting new lights and turf on your football field at Vista. You have it where you want it. You just don't want to spend it where it matters. My kid deserves to read before he has a prison cell. What is your job here? You are responsible for overseeing these people. You have administrators with 3 counts of child abuse. On the record, parents can't even volunteer with that. You have nurses taking away medical care from diabetes children when they already secured an Office of Civil Rights complaint. How many lawsuits do you want? Because I can name 30 right now that are going through attorneys that I know, and I'm not playing anymore. I told you 2 years ago I was coming for you, and I meant it. I'm going to take you into federal court, and the taxpayers will know how much you're paying in mediation. Because you're trying to skirt it off to your insurance. While you're paying thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. You filed due process for me wanting my kid to have curriculum this year, so you're willing to spend, what, $250,000 to $500,000 on top of every IEP that Peter Sampson, 72 hours in 2 years he sat in IEPs. You're paying him for 72 billable hours instead of getting my kid curriculum and giving him a provider. What you have spent on him, he could have had all of his VI services till he was 40. And it's not provided from medical. VI and deaf students are particularly provided from the district. That is your responsibility, both in the community and there. They are not federally funded disabilities. They consume only 0.4% of your population. And you better start answering emails. Because I'm going to subpoena you, and I'm going to depose you. You are worthless. You have zero expertise or overseeing of any of your administrative staff. I've read your dissertation. It looks like an 8-year-old wrote it. Who ties your shoes? Is there an adult in the room? You can't tell me you don't know. You have attorneys. I've spoken to Mr. Rideout multiple times. Nothing happens. They file complaints. You have administrators, you move them from problem to problem to problem. They become a problem here as a vice principal, and then they get arrested. And then no, they don't get removed. You gave them a promotion and a $60,000 raise to principal. You didn't incentivize people who are doing their jobs. You fire the ones who actually fight you because they know you're not doing their job. You willfully cover up child abuse by Roy Mung and Ryan Takua. because they start investigating before you even take the reports from the parents. So what are they corroborating? They're doing it to do background. You're making it uncomfortable for your staff. They're wanting to quit or they are quitting. And now that you're doing K to second and mild mod with one aide, which is not possible, you're going to lose the good ones that you have. While you have 8 aides in a severe class where not one kid has a 1-to-1 aide on their IEP. It's because the teacher is uncredentialed and doesn't know what the hell she's doing. You guys need to wake up. This is our tax dollars. You don't deserve a raise. Every administrator is on my vision board to be fired in SPED. So help me God, every family I have on my back until I am done, my kid deserves to fucking read.
Thank you.